Hello there, welcome back to Every NG. This is where we keep you up to date with Nigerian trends. My name is Judith, and the show that you're tuned into is Unplug. Unplug is that show where you get the updates on everything entertainment, reality TV shows, sports, foreign news, as well as things happening in Nigerian political scene. My name is Judith, like I said earlier, and keep watching the show. Let's go right into the headlines. First up, Yerins has bad news for his social media because his Instagram account was deactivated. Who knows what happens? Maybe people tried to hack the account, but for some reason, his Instagram account was deactivated just days after he got his verification. What is this? When they say village people, this is one of what village people can do. Alright, let's talk about other BBNaija stars, and this is from the lockdown house. Erica has announced to anybody who cares to listen that she would not pay for a date. Yes, she was saying this on her Instagram stories after she reposted something about paying for a date when going out with a man. And she's like, what? I will use insecticide to chase you away. I'm not paying for any date. And of course, you know I'm not hungry, but I would decide not to pay for my dates. How would you ask me out, a whole me, star girl, and ask me to pay for the dates? Why? Okay, let's talk about other entertainment stories, and this one is from TIMINI'S. We all know Timini, star actor, but we're not talking about his acting today. This is about his former relationship with Instagram model Lydia. Now, if you've been following Timini for a while, you know that Timini and Lydia had history. They were dating at some point. When Nigerians found out about their relationship, they dragged Timini left. Then it came out that Timini cheated on Lydia with her friends, and then they dragged him more. And people were like, oh, Lydia, this is the man you were fighting for. He has disgraced you on these streets. And eventually, they broke up. Months after their breakup, Lydia came on Twitter to give a long thread of what she went through while she was dating the actor, and it is not pretty. She went ahead to call him a manipulative person, a predator, someone who dates, not even tries, who has a history of dating people who are barely legal, and she just went on and on and on. She said she suffered so much abuse from him, but she didn't know at the time because she thought she was an adult and she was making her own life decisions. But coming out of that relationship has shown her how much of a manipulator Timini is. And then finally she gave advice saying that anybody who is her age, 19, 20, thereabouts, should be wary of dating men that are way older than they are, because it can turn to be something that you did not expect. Saying that there's always going to be that occasional Jay-Z and Beyonce case where it goes on to be like an amazing relationship, but for the most part, it doesn't work out. Do you agree with Lydia on that one? Let me know. And up next, we have some news from Nollywood, and you know this topic of, oh, why are Nollywood actresses always buying houses? Why are they always buying cars? What's going on? Where did they see this money, in quotes? Now, Destiny Etiko just got herself a house, a mansion for her birthday, and of course, you know the tongues will wag. People were saying, where is she getting this money from? And an actor, Baj Adebule, said, replying to a fellow Twitter user, said that, look, whatever these people are doing, wherever they're getting this money from, is definitely not from Nollywood movies. So don't make it look like there's a gender pay gap. There's no gender gap, like there's no pay gap for genders. Everybody gets the same pay, but whoever is getting a house, especially a mansion this big, is definitely not getting the money from Nollywood. And then, responding to that, a fellow actress, LOTA, CHUKWU, said, well, it looks like the men will have to find other sources of income because the ladies are doing it and getting their money. All right, we see where you're coming from, LOTA. Now let's talk about something happening on the national scene. And if we were complaining about the price of fuel before, you know, going all the way from 140 to 150 to 165, things may just get worse soon, because the federal government is presiding on increasing the fuel price from 165 to 300 naira. That is removing the subsidy entirely. Now, this is after the president signed the petroleum industry bill yesterday, and today there's going to be a conference, and it is after this conference that we'll decide if the subsidy will be removed totally or not. Nigerians are complaining seriously, and they're like, have we not suffered enough? We are buying 1 liter for 165, we are complaining, and then you're moving us all the way to 300. That better not happen. Whew, that's really intense. And on the foreign scene, this is coming from Afghanistan, as the Taliban have taken over. Now, the Afghanistan president fled for his life. The man said, look, I'm not doing this with you people. And the Taliban have taken over. Of course, the citizens are scared. People were trying to run away to the US. Yesterday, as we saw, the airports were full. And from the look of things, it seems like the Taliban are taking full reign because they have placed themselves in the presidential palace. we'll give you updates on how this unfolds with Afghanistan as the days go by. And in sports, it looks like Manchester United have set their eyes on Cristiano Ronaldo to come back. He has played for them before, we know, so they are looking to bring him back because it looks like Juventus, they are like, we are not sure about Ronaldo, maybe we want to drop him off. So Man U is setting their eyes on them. And still in the same vein, Barcelona is also looking to get Aubameyang. So let's see who gets signed to what club as the days go by. But this is brought to you by every NG. Thank you so much for sticking with us. My name is Judith, and do have a lovely day.